I got a need for speed. Just kidding. That's actually another racing video game turned into a movie.
Yeah, you're gonna have me burnt out on these video game puns.
I got it. Burnout, huh?
Welcome to the Cinefanatics. My name's Robert Adams.
I'm Chris Adams.
And we got a trailer for Gran Turismo. Is it Turismo? Or
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, nice to know. Yeah, so trailer just dropped for this. They released this trailer. This might be the same trailer that was released at CinemaCon last week. So hopefully this is going to be interesting because I heard like some good things about that trailer. I don't know anything about it. I know it's based off a video game, and that's about it. So I don't know if you know anything more.
Apparently this video game, it's based on a video game, and it's based off of a true life story, so I guess we'll find out more when we watch the trailer.
I mean, they did make a video game in real life, so
I don't think that's the point. This isn't like Tetris.
Oh, okay.
If you miss a line in the game, you reset. You miss it on the track, you could die.
Who do you think the best driver is?
Probably Rory.
I would dust him in a lap.
Is this about the making of the video game, or?
Jan, all you do is play video games with some crazy dreams of racing cars.
Dad, you're the one that told us to always do something we love.
So in the Gran Turismo movie,
What racing cars cost?
They're playing Gran
two
Turismo.
Gran Turismo games exist.
Did they play Mario in the Mario movie?
Look around. It's not our world, son.
Actually, yes.
What is this?
It's a contest. The best Gran Turismo players in the world get a chance to compete in professional racing.
Dude, this is real.
Okay.
Wait, so just because you're good at playing the video game, you get to race the actual car?
I'm sorry. You really think you're going to take a kid who plays video games in their bedroom, you're going to strap him to a 200-mile-an-hour rocket? It'll tear him to pieces.
David Harbour would be good at CinemaSins.
It's not going to
Based
work.
on a true
The
story,
guys who
so-
race are elite athletes.
So as
Your
absurd
kid
as
will
this sounds, it
finally
actually
go
did
with
happen.
Well,
Yeah.
that's where you come in.
Come on, let's go. Must be a new experience for you, moving your legs.
Lovely.
You puked on my lawn. You're in a race.
I love David Harbour.
Cockpit is going to be 140 degrees Fahrenheit. The G-forces will be twice what an astronaut experiences upon liftoff. I can't see anything.
Oof.
Hey, you get extra points for that in the game? Jesus Christ.
Amen. Neil Blomkamp is doing this?
Insane, but out of the couch surfing nerds that you sent me, he is the best one.
Why did I not know that?
Welcome to Team Nissan.
What's next?
It's major leagues. The other drivers are going to hate you.
Yeah, they are. You got here by playing a video game.
Video game.
It's part of the game. It's called racing.
They got there by
If you miss a
actually
line
racing.
in the game, you reset. You miss it on the track, you could die.
Oof.
I'm on fire.
I know this track. I've raced it 1,000 times.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
That actually looks pretty interesting.
That looks good.
Whew, there's a lot of takeaways though. First of all, the concept of you play a video game and then you can become a pro at this.
Yeah. Weird though. Okay, so I looked this up before we watched the trailer. Yes, it is based on a true story of Jan Mardenborough, who actually played the Gran Turismo games, went to this like PlayStation 3 competition where he essentially beat out like 90,000 other like participants or something like that, and ended up actually becoming a race car driver at Le Mans.
You know, I don't know. Okay, so I'm of two minds of this. First of all, if you're beating out like other like 90,000 people playing a video game racing movie, yeah, you should get the opportunity to race in a race car, obviously. But at the same time, how does playing a video game make you give you the ability to race an actual car. Keeping in mind, it's not so much the knowing when to steer and brake and stuff.
It's how it feels.
It's how it feels sitting in the actual vehicle, feeling those G-forces, feeling like when the time is to turn and stuff, like you do in a real car. When you learned how to drive, you instinctively now know when to brake, when to gas, and whatnot.
I think something can be said for the simulation of it. It doesn't necessarily give you all the experiences, but it gives you the idea, at least the basic idea of what racing is like. On top of that,
I'm comparing driving a car to like driving down the road to get my groceries.
Right.
I know when to hit the gas pedal. Hee hee. Groceries, zoom.
Yeah, but like this is also the story of somebody whose dream it was, I believe, to actually race a car. So there's somebody who wants to race a car who also was playing a racing video game because they just enjoy racing.
I sound like Twitter. I don't believe this actually happened when it did.
I wonder how many people joined the NFL after playing a Madden game.
Playing Madden. I know I was all on fire for playing in the NBA after playing NBA Jam. I was really disappointed that the ball doesn't actually catch on fire as it goes into the hoop. Like, what the hell?
Boom, shakalaka. Anyway, the movie itself looks good.
Yeah.
So when initially hearing about this project, I actually did think it was just a direct, like they're just making a movie off of some story off of the video game itself.
Didn't they do this like with another video game driving?
Need for Speed?
Was that one that was actually done?
Yeah, like I mentioned in the cold open to this video.
Well, I know it's also a video game. I thought you were just referencing the video game, not necessarily a movie based off of it.
Yeah, like I mentioned in the cold open to this video. Anyway.
Younger brothers, everyone.
Anyway, yeah, this is. I thought this was actually going to be just like a story pulled from a racing video game, not actually a true story based off of something that happened in real life around the video game.
So this is kind of closer in the style of Tetris.
I guess sort of.
Not necessarily that this is about the making of a video game or how the video game became popular, but it's the idea that the video game exists in the movie that's named after the video game.
The video game is like the main plot point to the actual movie, and the movie's
yeah. And I bring up Tetris because, one, that was a really good movie. I thought like it was phenomenal, it being like a business espionage type of movie, and it held my attention.
Yeah.
I like there's like little bits of transition and stuff that are a part of the video game that they included into the movie, and it looks like we got a shot of that here with that transition of him sitting in the chair with the steering wheel and everything, and then it just automatically changes to the real life car. That is a great transitional shot. And
Honestly,
I'm guessing we're going to get a lot of stuff like that in this movie.
probably, especially when you have Neil Blomkamp as the director, knowing that
Which, again, where?
knowing that he's got like he's got a solid sci-fi brain, doing stuff like Chappie and District 9.
Yeah.
Like he's known for these kinds of movies, and then now he's doing something that's like actually based on a true story that's around racing and not necessarily sci-fi, but you see those sci-fi elements kind of still included. I like it. I'm really interested in seeing what he does as the director here.
Yeah.
The other thing to note is that this is a continuation of PlayStation video games being turned into actual movies. You know, we had Uncharted before. I believe we had Ratchet and Clank was an animated, I think
I heard of that.
But yeah, we had Uncharted and now this, and you know, with the Sonic movies, with the Super Mario Brothers, with Detective Pikachu, I think we're starting to see a renaissance of the video game movie turning good.
A new face, yeah.
That being said, we haven't seen this movie yet, so we don't know, but it looks good.
Yeah.
So hopefully we see this as a continuation of video game based
movies actually doing good.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, it looks good. I'm actually kind of excited for this now. I want to see this.
Yeah.
So it looks like the fun of like David Harbour and his kind of characterizations he can do like in Stranger Things mixed with race cars. So, yeah, going to be a lot of fun. That is going to be our reaction to this. What did you think of it? Let us know down below in the comments. While you're down there, make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button. It would be great if y'all could help support this channel and help us grow to bigger and higher heights, I guess. Trying something new, and yeah, it always comes out awkward. Anyways, you can follow us at the Cinefanatics on Twitter and Instagram. You can follow me personally at Robert Adams MLP on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd. Also, youtube.com/@RobertAdamsMLP.
And you can follow me at Chris Adams MLP on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd, as well as twitch.tv/ChrisAdamsMLP.
Anyways, that's going to do it for this reaction. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Car racing reference. Crash and burn.